Surprise! I wasn't going to touch this, but the way things were working out here, I wasn't too happy with this area anyway. So I thought it might be a nice balance to put a bit of island here, or a bit of, point of land. Raised values on some of the greenery, some of the trunks, some of the rocks, organize them a little bit. Brought this gray more into here and even onto here, scummed a little bit on there. Have a gradual movement over to these warmer browns. I was tempted to make all of this rock these colors. No, I don't think so. I think we'll leave it at that. I could go on and on and on, and there's no point to it. I think we've got it as good as we're gonna get it. I'm much happier with it now. I think it's funny how sometimes you're seeing a problem area. The solution ends up being not so much here, but here. We still have our really the most interesting area here. This is strong, but nowhere near strong enough to detract from it. We have these high values, these high chromas, this area of interest, the strong lines, strong shapes. So I'm much happier with that. All right, let me just pop this off of here. And this one, I'm very happy with this one all around. But I think I mentioned, I did mention that there's one area on it that kind of bothered me yesterday after I hung it up on the wall in my living room. And that is this bar. Too consistent, too light all the way along. This was, I think, okay. Well, it was a little higher value here, but I lower the value and then of course makes that stand out. But it's too parallel, these two lines. I don't know that I want to break up the top line, but I would like to fade it out a little bit, make it less important as we come over to the left. The rest I'll probably leave. Let me just bring you in while I do that. I'm going to need a little bit of ultramarine blue and a bit of yellow ochre, hint of white. I might put a little burnt sienna in there. Let's just play it by ear. We'll feel it out. Yeah, actually, I will add a touch of burnt sienna because that way, whoops, let me move that around so I can see it while I'm recording. Don't need it quite that dark. I think something in that neighborhood. Something along those lines. And we'll bring it right down to here. Okay, see? I said I only needed a couple of strokes. And that'll do it. I'm going to square off the camera so that you can see the difference it made. See that? To the painting in general? Much improved. Okay. Those two are now finished. Not to be touched again. Now I'll get back to the painting I stained, I think. See you soon.